know. I know.
Welcome, friends, fans, and foes, to Purple Hippo Plays D&D tonight. We're playing.
Woo woo! Jason and I actually have D&D themed mugs.
Holy shitting dick nipples, it's true.
Yours is on this side.
Oh, shut up. And the shirt to match.
Yeah.
Nerds. Okay, let me check.
Yeah, you are leading us, oh leader of nerds. Nerd.
Motherfucker. Right. Spike nog.
Okay. Okay, do some bantering.
Bantering? Oh, what do you think we are, peasants? Just
No,
kidding.
that's bartering.
Just kidding.
And bartering implies merchants.
Hey. I want to haggle.
Yeah,
I'll
that's the
give you
word.
1 penny for it. No, I can't go that low. No, I'll give you 1 penny for it. How about 5? 5 pennies for it. 1 nickel.
Yeah, I still don't think that's gonna.
Alright, that looks good. So I can maybe put those on periodically as they're needed or not needed. The audio is good. Any complaints on the audio, do feel free to let me know.
Free.
Do feel free to let me know.
Free.
Hey! Fuck you!
No.
You might want to move your player view has spells in a weird spot.
I put the spells exactly where I put them.
No, she put them. I mean, I just called you a lady.
Look, says spells 1, level 1. It's 1. So okay, wait, hold on. I see what I did wrong here. I can see where the confusion can happen. So let's do this.
I'm gonna dump out my dice a little. Hey! Oh, there it is.
Oh, you're nice.
I love this dice. It is my D20 within a D20.
Booyah. Is that better for you? You have
I
one-
meant that I was gonna. You should probably put it under the guy who actually has spells.
He
I
did!
did. Quarion. Level 1 spell. 1.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that because
Jesus.
the.
You, sir, are
You
bad at
choose
things.
a white on a weird backdrop with white flecks in it. It is
That's
hard
true.
to see.
It's a little hard to read.
We work with what we have.
That and your ugly mug's in my way.
Rude.
I can't do much about that. So
Going to pee in your Cheerios. It's gonna be unpleasant. Ladies and gentlemen,
Joke's on you, I don't eat Cheerios.
Lord Kringle is in trouble.
Oh no!
Okay.
Alright.
There's been a mutiny at the North Pole, and Lord Chris Kringle of the Pole
Hilarious.
is currently under siege by his own gnome workers.
Oh, okay.
Gnomes.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, they're short, they like to tinker, they... Yeah, they're good point of view, so...
Hey, I take offense to that. Just kidding.
You're
Just
not-
kidding, I'm a halfling.
You are not a gnome.
Just kidding! I take offense to the height thing. Rude.
That sounds like a personal problem.
The two of you, fine young sailors, have in fact worked together in the past on some boat or another.
Sure. Oi, this guy.
Boy, that chick.
Ah, rude AF.
Because that's the easiest way to make you guys acquainted.
That works for me.
I suppose. Ooh, question for the DM.
Yes, sir.
Did she know me before or after the contract?
What contract?
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna say before.
Okay, then the tattoos are new.
Nice ink.
Thank you. And his little river stone. You know those stones that have like a naturally occurring hole in them?
Yes.
Yeah, river stone. One of those.
You got one of those? Alright.
Yeah.
Now, the
Cool.
beautiful thing
I
about
have a necklace
this
with a dragon claw on it.
Mm.
My little trinket.
is one thing that you know is that Lord Chris Kringle of the Pole is not only very wealthy, but also very generous.
Loot.
Correctamundo, senorita.
Loot.
Well, there's that, and I suppose there's a thing I might
That's
be
like
able
my
to...
entire motivation, okay? Loot. I'm a pirate, and I love shiny things.
Hashtag loot boxes.
Loot boxes!
That's fair.
All right.
There is some of that motivation, and then there's, you know, the whole contract.
Our heroes for the evening are Quarion and Portia. Quarion, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, I am Quirion. I am a sailor.
Questionable.
Oh, shut up.
Flabatable.
Most would see the half-elven features of me. What sets them apart, though, is the large Celtic green tattoo inked across his face, all the way down his chest and across his entire right arm.
Wow, that's a
I
lot
can
of
see. I can see where that would be unnerving for some folks, especially the more conservative bunch.
Wait till I start throwing spells.
That'd be fun.
Jesus Christ Almighty, friends.
So I am a warlock. One of the better ones.
Oh, sure. So you say.
Like better as in more dastardly and devious, or better as in more good aligned than your average warlock?
Yes.
Average.
I like both those answers, so yes.
Sure.
Fair enough.
Sure.
So you stand for Gnadab?
What?
It's the opposite of Badong. Like killing is Badong. And you would stand for the opposite of killing,
Okay.
Gnadab.
Okay. Sure. I guess. I don't know.
Alright,
Nothing about this was ever discussed in the contract.
we're gonna have to have a movie night, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that'll happen later.
Alright.
Steve Odenkirk is spinning in his grave right now.
Okay.
I'm sure there are many, many people who have not seen whatever film you're trying to force me to.
Steve Odenkirk's not even dead, guys. Come on.
Fuck if I know! Fuck if I follow the celebrity news!
I don't know
Know
if I'd
better.
I don't know if I'd call him a celebrity, but he definitely makes movies and Johnny Neutron.
Johnny Neutron. That's not a thing.
Jimmy Neutron.
There, see, that sounds more like it.
Moving along from our digression, you are trudging along.
Hang on, we have another character to introduce.
Fucking right, dog.
Hello.
Go, Portia, go!
I am Portia. I am a sailor. I'm a pirate. I love shiny things. And I'm 3'1". So. Bite your knees!
Are you also a stripper?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Fair enough.
Don't be rude. I haven't decided yet.
We all have to ask ourselves that question at least 3 or 4 times in our adult lives.
Oh, definitely.
You probably more so than others.
Every friggin' night, man.
You know me.
Alright, so, trudging along knee-deep in the snow is young Portia.
Wait.
Because she's short.
Okay.
It's really only about, like, 4 inches of snow.
Oh,
At
it's
the
just because
moment.
I'm short.
It's just because you're short. Haha. Further to the north, you find a few specks off in the distance.
Gross.
Dark specks. Why don't you guys give me a perception check?
Hockey day!
Something is very clearly standing out against
The white
the
backdrop.
white backdrop. It's not actively snowing. It's actually rather clear out. Sunny, but frigid.
I have a question.
Yes.
So, since I have, it's in my skills as perception, do I add whatever that
You
number
get
is?
your proficiency bonus.
So you roll your dice.
Uh-huh.
Like so.
Yes. Wow.
Okay.
Is
I
this
got a
17 or a 12? Oh,
That's a
it's
17 on the dice.
Okay.
Plus my 5 makes it a 22.
Okay, so,
I see the thing. Probably.
probably.
You got a 22, you say?
I did.
So, I got a 15 plus my
Receive a fire.
3?
Yes.
Okay, so I got 18.
There's 2 reindeers. There's two reindeers standing on the other side of the
What the
hill.
fuck was that?
I don't know. I was trying to be stealthy. I'm like, why am I being stealthy? They're standing in the middle of an open field.
Secondarily, we're on a stream.
Right.
Jesus. He's back.
Jesus Christ, it's been a while, all right. I gotta grind. I gotta get the gears flowing again. Okay,
Wait, never
so
mind.
you're standing on the top of a hill. Going down the hill and up the next upcoming hill are 2 reindeer standing halfway up the other hill. Approximately 60 feet away or so.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a nature check because I have that.
Alrighty. Make that roll.
10 plus nature of 3 because fucking intelligence.
Fucking intelligence.
I'm genius.
So what's your total roll?
Is a 13.
They seem to be reindeer, and they don't seem to have noticed you.
Hooray!
I was more asking, like, are there any... actually, I guess this would be perception. Are there any identifying marks that would mark them as distinctly Lord Kringles?
Roll perception.
Do I get a roll perception check? Oh, wow. Good
You
job.
may roll a perception check, too.
She got better than me.
I got 18.
I got a 12.
Oh, that's a 7. I thought it
Yeah.
was like 2.
The one's in a different spot.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's actually right next to it.
Yes, as a matter of fact, both of them do seem to be wearing a harness that would normally be attached to a sleigh, and yet there seems to be no sleigh to be found.
Huh? I can't hear you when you mumble.
Can I make a history check to see if these would be intelligent enough to speak?
You may try, yes.
How about a 15? 15 do you?
Yes, that will do. No, they cannot speak.
Oh.
Damn. Okay, well,
Not
those...
very magical, are they? Stupid reindeer.
To be fair, it's probably some other kind of weird shit that happens to make it do things.
Yeah.
Also, I said they did not speak. I didn't say that they could not understand you.
In our defense,
My bad.
I was hoping for direct discourse. Not happening.
Alright, so, let's, alright. Come on, give me there's my mouse. Reindeer.
Ah.
Have a
Told you
measure.
about the Christmas pack.
So then that would put, free assets, you're a warlock, you speak?
I am a warlake.
Ew.
This is you now.
What even is that?
It just says caster.
Okay.
And then what are you? You're a rogue?
Yes.
Rogwe.
You know, if there's anything with pirates, then that would be perfect, but...
Short,
Pirate.
no, short pirate.
Oh, shh.
Deckhand, swashbuckler, pirate captain, female caster.
How about the swashbuckler?
That's a bald dude with a beard.
Whatever.
Okay.
Dark hair.
Whatever.
You have to not be... Yeah, there you go.
I'm still learning this whole
D20 thing?
Yeah, roll 20 thing. Right,
That
so
sounded nice.
Felt nice. I'm not sure the mic caught it, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's very hard
alright,
to
so
split
there's a
party
pretty
with all
good
two of us.
there's a pretty good idea for you if you wanna.
I'm sure
have a
the
peek
viewers
here.
would like to. Yay!
So this is about what we're looking at here. These are our fine friends down here, our heroes of the story, and these are the curious reindeers that still don't seem to have noticed them quite yet.
Well, I mean, what harm can there be to approach?
After you.
So you would both like to make
Yeah,
an
of course,
approach.
Lily.
Start doing things. About how close would you like to get to the Deers of Rain?
I would like to get 30 feet right now. Shit, I need my range.
Oh, God.
Important details.
You want to move to 30 feet away, so right about there?
Yeah.
No, stop it.
Excuse me as I go thumbing through.
Would you like to follow up on him?
Yes. Also, I'm not that tall. I'm pretty average for a halfling. Halflings average about 3 feet tall and weigh about 40 pounds.
So you are like
I'm
right
literally,
in the,
I'm super average. I'm 3'1" and 41 pounds.
You're like a hair over both.
Alright.
A hair over both. Oh, come on. That was good shit.
Gushito!
Sorry, I was reading.
Whew. Right over the head.
Yeah. Whatever.
Alright, friends. What are you gonna do to the things?
Yeah, Mr. Caster with range, because, you know, I could shoot them.
Shoot 'em up, pow pow!
But I don't really want to.
So I can do the thing with the talkings, yeah?
You can talk at some deer, yeah.
Don't mind him, he's Instagramming for the viewers.
Wait.
Wait.
Winkety winkety wink.
Ow, what the fuck, Jason?
Chaz.
Why are you still wearing your shoes, man?
As I forget to take them off.
Okay, whatever. Do what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna approach cautiously and be like, hello! I'm gonna let the reindeer know about my presence.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Are you part of the besieged or the besieging?
Huh?
Lord Kringle, besieged by minions.
Oh, crepes. I think I forgot to share it correctly. The deer look up at you as you shout out at them, and their eyes narrow and their teeth bare in a growl.
Oh, Jesus. That was a very angry reindeer. Rude. AF.
Can I do an insight?
Yes, you can do an insight.
Can I also do an insight check?
Yes, you may.
How does an 8 do ya?
Not very well. Not very well at all, senor.
Well, I got a natural 20.
Holy shitting dick nipples.
How about
These
that?
reindeer seem to be under some manner of brain control. Their eyes are glowing a faint red, and they seem to be not acting like themselves. Even the most aggressive of reindeer in the world don't growl.
Yeah, that was weird. Definitively. I mean, I do the things with the sea. This shit's weird. Fucking snow and shit.
Right. What the fuck, snow? Why are you even here?
I mean,
just kidding. I want loot.
the snow is just the frozen sea.
Yeah, but it's so cold.
It has crossed my path, crossed my thought. Yes.
It's just the sea cold.
Thank you.
Why are
You're
you
babbling these seas.
Why are you so salty? Too much ocean life.
God, I want to throw something at you right now.
Okay, so why don't you give me an initiative roll?
Wow.
Wow, look at you.
So
So wait, initiative. So I got
Right up in the shit.
I got a 19. He actually rolled a 20.
natural 20, so 23. They just beam for the camera. Feel cheesy.
Yeah, that actually works out pretty well.
Wait.
So,
What?
Quarion, you still have first turn. The deer have shown aggression, but not yet violence.
For defense, hold action. Basically, I want to be they're aggressive, and I want to be on guard, but I don't want to like shoot first. They come at me, I will shoot. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna ready in action.
Okay, as long as you're sure.
I think I got it. I think I got it. If I am attacked, I will hit them with an Eldritch Blast, which I am currently holding.
Fair enough.
Because spells.
Double pissed chesty.
Of course, the one dice I want. I really want to listen to that song that you cut off.
Sorry.
Let's go ahead. Just gonna keep playing over it though.
That's okay.
Jesus Christ. That fucking phone was plugged in for like 20 minutes and it's already at 51%
Booyah!
from 15.
Where's my D3? I'm gonna need that.
I always forget that you have a D3 actually.
Alright, so that would bring the turn over to the Porsche.
Okay. guess I'll pull my rapier out.
Woogity and giggity.
Shut up. And I guess I will stand near him and...
So you guys gonna stay in the spots you guys started at in the first place?
Yes.
Alright, let's take a look at where that are. So this is where it stands right now. Next up is the reindeers. They are going to crawl upon up here. So they've got about 30 feet. So yeah, he can make it right about here, running a full blitz straight at you.
Oh god! Ah!
Incoming deer of rain!
That is an attack act. That looks like an attack to me. Yeah?
Yeah, it looks like an attack to me too. That looks
like fucking shoot it.
That looks like a full-on charge. You may trigger your action, senor.
I think that's caught.
That's... do it again.
Yeah.
That's an 8.
How about a 13?
A 13. Where's my mouse?
I don't know.
13. That indeed is going to hit my friend. Roll your damage.
It takes 5 points of force. As I blast it in the fucking face.
Blam! Right
Which is also new. Your character would not have seen that.
face.
Woo!
New tricks.
Down
And the little river
goes
stone sitting on his neck
Blitzen.
just kind of glows. And then the tattoos, they glow bright blue.
Bright blue.
And it just radiates down from the head, through the shoulder, through the arm, through the hand. And then poof.
Jesus. That's dumb
From-
as fuck.
Yeah, from the little river stone. Never was party.
Ignore him.
Boom! Reindeer numero uno. Shot to the face. Shakes his head violently. Blinks at you. No longer glowing red in the eyes. And just kind of tramples off over in this direction.
Okay. Is it my turn now?
No.
It's still his turn?
No.
So he
Are you
came.
sure?
Yes, it is. Because he's already acted blah blah blah. Yes, it is. Quizzle Schmitz's turn.
Okay, thanks. I'm going to move. I'm gonna smack him. I'm gonna hit him with my rapier. Like fencing.
So you're this one here.
I'm the swashbuckler, yes.
This one right there. And a knife you may stab at head with the...
I assume that's gonna hit.
Yeah, I rolled a 19.
Yeah, that will hit the stupid little reindeer.
So that's actually a 24 to hit.
Yeah, it's
By
24.
Goodbye.
That was
You
really
missed.
bad. I wasn't looking either. Okay. It also does piercing damage, if that means anything, but...
Not in this instance.
oh, wait.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, I got something for this.
She got the thing?
I think.
I got a thing for this.
Hold on.
Damn, she's out of sight. For those of you listening at home,
When you
never
roll-
split the party.
Okay, I rolled a 1, and so I'm lucky because I'm a halfling. It says when you roll a 1 on an attack, roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can
It doesn't
re-roll the
do
die.
damage.
Not damage?
Not damage.
Shit, never mind. I just then 1.
Wait, what?
Plus your 3.
You mean
Could
5?
No, because you don't get your proficiency bonus on damage.
Oh.
So
I
it's
get
plus
my
3. So
my dex.
Yeah,
So
you
4.
can see bonus on damage.
Never
No.
mind. I don't know what we're talking about.
makes sense.
So 4? That would be 4?
Yes.
Okay. 4.
So you deal 1d8 plus 3 damage per swing.
Oh.
I just use bigger dice, but I don't get bonuses.
4.
4 damage.
4.
Okay.
Whack!
He takes his stab. He takes a nice little stab right to the side. He's bleeding pretty hard, but he's still alive.
Okay.
And he's still all. "Arr, ee, ah!"
Oh yeah, he's still pissed. He's especially pissed because you stabbed him.
Oh god. I have regrets.
This sounds like it would cycle back to my turn.
Yeah, I think it was actually your turn in the first place. You guys just kind of swapped initiative, but hey, if you guys don't care, then neither do I.
What? No, he would. Oh.
Alright, we need a new round. I have
Yeah,
a
it
trigger
went,
action.
it went Jason, Crystal, enemy, Crystal, Jason.
Sorry.
It's alright.
Whatever.
It's now Jason's turn, and he may have at thee.
How about thee?
Have at thee at the badness.
I'm going to use a spell. I like this spell. It's a cantrip. It's called Toll the Dead.
Oh, God.
It needs to make a whiz save.
Okay.
I get to use my d12s.
What's the DC,
Where's your
senor?
D12s then, Jason? You don't have to be so violent at the fucking card table, okay? Why don't you leave your
13.
dice out?
Because I will use them frequently.
Then
Wisdom save is failed, sir. What happens to the man?
It takes a d12 of damage.
Oh, God.
It takes 8 points of necrotic damage.
holy shit.
So, you see this reindeer with an angry stab wound in the side just start rotting and decaying in front of you. Its antler falls off, and he just falls to the ground.
Whoopsies.
Wow, you a dick.
He was going to attack me. It's justified.
Sure,
Don't worry about it.
sure,
Shut up.
sure.
No, not you. Shut up. Both of you shut up.
But its
Okay,
eyes are no
anyways.
longer glowing red.
But it's dead now?
It's
The
yellow.
other one's alive?
The other one's alive and has no interest in you anymore and has trampled off into nowhere as well.
Oh, so it's not even near us anymore.
Yeah, it's disappeared.
Okay then. So it looks like the reindeer have been brainwashed by some outside force and they do not like us.
No, but the presence of reindeer does mean one very important thing.
We're not far.
You're near the pole.
Yay! Good. Ew.
That away.
North is that way.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Helicopter!
Ew, ew.
Can I actually make an intelligence check to identify which way is actual north?
No, you can make a survival check.
I mean, I guess that's the same shit.
I will allow you to do that because I do not have. Unless you
How
want
about
me to make
18?
one.
How'd that do you?
You do in fact know that north is...
That was awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have north.
Alrighty then.
So I'm like, well, I guess we keep going. Because...
Northwood, ho!
Yeah, especially if we're gonna break a siege.
Okay.
You really fucked that reindeer up. Also, I need cookies.
Which kind of cookies?
Give me some of them chocolate chip cookies.
Chocolate chip cookies. Okay.
Also, you both gain a whopping 10 XP
Woohoo!
on counter.
Ooh, we should put that on the screen for them. Current XP total.
We're just gonna keep adding new stuff that they get to keep track of as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to completely go through and build a UI for this if we're gonna keep doing this.
Yes. Yes, you
That
are.
would be good. Hey, can you pass some of those over here?
No.
For a favor?
No. Write your experience down.
I did! What's in that level? 300?
I don't know. I'm
think
only
it's
level 1.
I think it's 300.
Are we going north?
We are going north.
Okay.
It is 300.
Okay. Well, we're a ways away from that.
Yeah. I mean, it was literally a one-shot fight.
Truth. Well, 2, but yes.
One-shot fight.
but 1. I mean, you didn't kill the other one, and the one that we
I
killed.
still could!
Yes, you could have, but you didn't, and it shook off its weirdness, and then ran
Bundled
the fuck
up.
away. And
No,
then I stabbed the other one, and it was not happy about that. So
and then I shot. Then I rotted it.
then you lasered it to death or something.
No, I just rotted it.
While we're walking, I'm asking questions to my acquaintance because I haven't seen him in a while, and he's got new tricks. Oh, that's new. How'd you do that? When'd you get that? Tell me now. I need to know now. Tell me now.
You ever?
Tell me now.
Tell me now. I need to hear these words.
I need to know how you got all of the ink and the powers and the weirdness that happened with that reindeer.
Well, I can't control. I'm not party to the weirdness. Just the thing that happened to it.
You melted a reindeer, sir.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? It literally, like, turned inside out, did some weird ness, and then it was dead.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, that's a thing.
It was fantastic.
It was a fantastic portrayal. Alright, so further up to the north y'all go.
Oh, and we don't get the character dev? Come on, man.
Come on!
I was just about to open my mouth.
Jesus.
Alright, you can talk.
Do you remember the Stella Marin? I believe we worked on it for a time.
Yeah, a
On the
little bit.
gold. I don't know where it is. It kind of poofed.
Huh.
And I got thrown off. I think we hit some kind of weird-ass whirlpool or some shit on a King's Run. All I remember is 1 minute we're tying down to the mast, and the next, like, just before I get there, I'm thrown off and the ship is gone. And I meet a voice that,
And a voice that trailed off menacingly and ominously.
So you probably shouldn't have done that when you were drinking, though.
Oh, it's totally deliberate, though. I got saved by the voice, whenever it was. In exchange for a few favors that might come up, I don't know when.
What is the word? How strenuous are these favors that you're supposedly going to deal with later? I gotta know for my safety, okay? Jesus.
I don't know.
Right.
You didn't make me attack you on sight, so I assume you're safe.
Alright, well, that's a plus, but I'm still keeping my eye on you.
Still. Yeah, so, after I basically accepted being saved, I got the ink. And the cool little rock.
So, was the ink all magical and shit, or...?
It's still faint. Out of character, it's still faintly glowing of blue.
So, yes.
He just kind of looks at his hand. And glances at the shortling. Back at his hand. At the shortling. Back at the hand.
Okay, I get it. Got it. No more questions about the tattoos then. Alright, DM.
You guys ready to press on?
Yes.
No.
Alright, further on to the north, a few more hours walking, you do discover, eventually,
Quit whining.
a pole sticking out of the snow.
What pole?
A very ornately decorated pole.
Is it a color scheme of the blood and the snow?
It is! Candy cane striped pole sticking out of the snow with a clear glass globe resting on top of it. Nothing more, nothing less.
Lame.
So, I'm gonna go up to the pole.
The pole greets you warmly.
Gross.
Is it like an aura of warm? Is it more comfy here? What are we talking here? Also,
Did it
Did
just
we-
talk to you?
No,
Do we
it's
need-
just the sun. The sun's rays are beating down on you, so you're kind of warm. You can feel the warmth directly from the sun's rays hitting you, but it's still negative 2 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's cold as shit.
Ugh.
so why are we not wearing cold weather gear? 'Cause
You are. I mean, for all intents and purposes, you're wearing your basic bitch cold weather gear. I mean, you're not mountain climbing, but you got this snuggly parka.
Yay,
I'll take the snuggly parka.
Okay.
It kind of blocks the whole tattoos thing, but that's okay. I don't
Well,
really
you
want
can
them
still see
all
the ones on your face.
Yeah, you got face tattoos, so whenever you cast a spell, there's just this glow of blue coming out of your hood, just
I want to do an Arcana check.
Okay, make do some Arcana.
That is a 16.
16 is enough to know that this is definitely a magical artifact. It is, in fact, the entry to... Oh, shit, I had a name for this. It's just the North Pole. It's the entrance to the North Pole. And you rest your hand on the globe, and it starts glowing brightly and warmly, and then...
I politely grab the shortling's hand, because he can't reach it.
Aww, thank you.
Whatever's happening is taking us both with us.
A large rock nearby splits in half, and each half moves to the side, revealing a staircase leading downwards made of ice.
Oh, great. Ice, great. Oh, also, is this your dice? It's sparkly and...
You know what? I think that's my roommate's.
Okay, well, yeah, I found it in the old apartment before. I figured it was one of your guys's. So.
I think that's, Skinny Boy's, soapstone dice.
Fair enough.
Anyway,
Okay,
why don't I use my lapis dice? I use my lapis dice. Make them a bit easier to read.
There you go.
You just want to show off that you have lapis dice on cam.
Well,
his dice are pretty cool, but my dice holder is way cool. I mean, look at this. It's a Pokeball. All my dice. Actually, half of my dice, because the rest of them are on the table. So.
Now, in my defense, this is a real chunk of stone. It's very cool, and the light does not do it justice because it's at a bad angle.
I got a tiny D20.
It's so small.
Yeah.
It's so small. Just like your character.
Yes. It doesn't roll very well, otherwise I'd use it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So.
Wasn't it supposed to be like an earring?
I think it was part of a necklace or something, but there's a big hole on the tin, so I don't roll it. I just like it.
What are you guys doing about the big ominous staircase?
Sounds like an adventure. Let's go.
Oh, great. We're not gonna slip and fall down those fucking ice steps, are we?
I don't know. You tell me.
How about we carefully walk down the stairs so we're not gonna fall on our keisters?
I like carefully. Very carefully.
That's probably a good idea.
I don't know how slippery that fucking ice is, man.
So, as you travel down the stairs continuously go downwards and are curving slightly to the left. After,
Are we thinking, like, this is a giant spiral?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's just slow going.
Yeah, it's a slow-going giant-ass spiral. After a while, the left side of the wall opens up, revealing a sprawling city underneath.
Ooh.
Completely under the snow, the ice, everything, like a dome.
Cool.
You can see the staircase as it travels down. You have probably a good another 45 minutes of walking downstairs solidly before you actually reach the city gates proper.
Point of question.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, point of question. There we go. Now it's on camera.
Yes.
How long have we been walking down?
You were going down for a good 10 minutes or so before you actually saw the city.
Okay, so the visual portion is much
long.
more... The visual portion is much easier to access than the whole getting in thing.
Wonder what kind of treasure this place holds.
Well, it is a large keep from what I can tell.
Yeah.
In the ceiling of the giant ice dome, you notice some bright source of light that seems to have completely taken the place of the sun.
Arcana check. Because that's some woodgy shit.
Yeah.
Woodgy.
How about a 19? That do you?
A 19 will do greatly. You notice immediately that it is a device of gnomish design, designed to do exactly that, to replace the sun for all intents and purposes and make this entire underground society viable.
Okay. So it's a pocket sun.
Yes.
I want it.
I want it.
Yes, hello, I am here to take your son.
I would like it.
I'm having Atlantis flashbacks.
Just a bit.
Don't mind me.
Don't mind me, I'm just plotting this entire race's destruction for my own gain and profit. Nothing
Not necessarily mine.
It's fine. This is fine. Everything will be fine. We'll just take our treasure and go.
The closer you get to the city, the more and more something seems off. As large and sprawling as the city seems to be, it doesn't seem to be very active. People seem to be retreated into their homes and generally avoiding going outside unless absolutely necessary. When they do go outside, it's in a very hustled manner, and usually in groups of 2 or more.
Huh. We're still a few minutes out from the entrance, aren't we?
Yes, this is just after a little while walking down the street, you're noticing that these little odd things are happening throughout the city that you wouldn't expect in a city that is doing well for itself, so to speak.
So, now, just to give us a size of, comparison and shit, like, what's the nearest big metropolitan likeness? Say, like, Seattle or Detroit or New York City?
Nothing that grandiose.
DC,
I mean, you have to
Buffalo.
consider the level of technology. I would put it not as a major city, but perhaps as big as maybe a suburb to a major city.
So, Bothell?
Yes.
Sure.
For local people, Bothell or Everett would be sufficient. I would estimate a population of about 8,000 people would be able to comfortably live in this city.
So why is it so dead then?
That's a great question. Let's press on.
This is a good question. Shall we continue?
Yes.
Yes, as you reach the bottom of the staircase, you notice that the city gates seem to be locked and sealed tight, with 2 guards posted on either side.
Huh. Okay. So I guess I'm the one doing the talking then, huh?
Yeah, it's you.
Aye.
How high is your charisma? Higher than mine.
Yep.
Continue.
I, approach the guards. I'm not trying to hide anything per se, besides the fact that I'm a fucking kick-ass motherfucker.
Not the point.
Wait!
How about cautiously? Cautiously.
Yeah. Cautiously. I like that. That sounds good.
Guards eyeball you suspiciously. They don't like the way you look.
That's very rude of them, considering they employ gnomes.
Yo, my friend, how do you undo things in this silly system?
Have you tried Control Z?
No, because I'm afraid to do that when everything's browser-based. Holy craps! It works. It works.
Yeah, it's actually pretty smart.
Bitchin'. I'm hoping to get to use the system very much in the future for both in real life gaming and on the internet. The point is, let's give you guys a fantastic representation. I don't care about your facing, that's not important to me.
That's very rude.
Let's look at this here. As you approach the stairs, you notice how locked up tight this seems to be. Let's go for this weird orange color. Will be a locked door. Ha! How you like that, mother? Who's probably not actually watching.
Wow, you are so dramatic.
I actually have been really quiet about this whole thing because I wasn't sure how well it was gonna go, so I wasn't gonna advertise it hugely and then end up making it not so great.
That's fair.
So, friends and foes, let's take a look here and see what we've got.
So I'll, hail. We've come for the summons for, the call for aid, I guess.
Yeah, what he said.
I need to make a roll. I'll make a roll.
Yeah, they don't seem to be acknowledging you very much.
Can I do can I perceivify to see if they have that weird red haze?
They do not.
Well, okay. I guess if you're giving me a no roll.
No, yeah, you can look straight into their eyes. You can see their eyes through their helmets. It doesn't obscure their face. It's just a basic, like, bucket-type helmet, so you can see their face, and their eyes aren't glowing red. You can see it plain as day. They just don't seem to like you.
I'll
So
wave
they're
at them.
not acknowledging us at all?
They're eyeballing you very suspiciously. So they're watching you. But they don't seem to be saying much.
So, can we just, like, go on in, or what?
No, the gate is closed.
But this was a question.
That's a question.
In
To
character.
the guards.
Are you? Is that about how far away you guys are gonna speak to the guards?
Sure.
Yeah, give them a chance to fucking fall on my blast.
Yeah.
One of the guards just chuckles and rolls his eyes.
Ah, you do speak.
That's not speaking. Anyways.
It's better. It's better than silence.
For some.
For some, perhaps. Perhaps not others. The other one pipes up. I don't know how you guys even got this far, but you're not getting any further. I'd turn back now.
Okay, but why?
Look, I'm a guard outside the city walls. Do you think I have any answers to any fucking questions?
Well, I suspect you have a couple of important answers. That was there or was there not a call to aid put forth by Lord Kringle?
The other one pipes up. I don't know about any call to aid. Things been pretty quiet over here lately.
Arcana
Okay.
check.
Okay.
How about a 7?
You can't smell anything magical around the area. These guys just seem to be dicks.
I mean, what are they benefiting? Why? I thought this was a city that does in trade.
Look, bro, this is a gnome-controlled area now. You can just the fuck out.
Gnome control.
Upon further observation, you do realize that both of these guards are in fact gnomish.
Well, I wasn't going to be racist, but
Huh, yeah, don't be rude.
now that you mention it. So, I thought this was, territory of a Lord Kringle, and if I recall the stories, he's human. Yes?
Lord Kringle? You know any Lord Kringle? Kringle. No, doesn't ring any bells to me, man. Like I said, I'd move along home, man. Fuck
I'm
out.
going to feel so out of place here.
Swat at me, you rude. Rude!
Hey!
I will politely, put the hand. Just one sec. Okay, 1 sec. Which I realize I'm aiming at the wrong.
See, me, are they about my height?
About approximately, yeah.
Okay. So, what if I ask them? Short person to short person. What the deal is? Be like, hey guys, ignore this guy. You can tell me. It's okay. Can I do a persuasion check?
Sure.
How about 8?
How about 8? That do you? We roll shit as we're.
I know, right?
You're not even. No, get out of here. You're not a gnome.
Damn it! Fine, let's
go. You believe these guys?
I'm gonna make a persuasion check here, but I want to know. So, did a recent change in leadership happen? I mean, it kind of seems like that's what happened. That's right, yeah. And the persuasion roll.
Ooh, natural 20.
Natural 20 plus 5.
I mean, the kingdom might have had a recent change of hands. Shut up, man.
And from whose hands into the new hands? I mean, it seems like the guy before seemed to put out some kind of notice, and we should be paid for our time, right? Persuasion. About a 10.
I mean, whoever sent you down here is stupid in the first place. I seriously doubt it was Kringle, but, look, I'm not letting you in the city based on that, because that's stupid.
But surely your time has value, right?
I'm getting paid for my time by not... I'm getting paid for my time by wasting your time.
So, but the point is you have, your time is valuable, his time is valuable, her time is valuable, my time is valuable, right?
Do I look like my time is valuable? I'm standing outside of city walls, making sure that you can't get inside city walls. I'm not even inside the city myself. What makes you think that my time is worth anything to anyone?
Well, it's worth something to you.
Clearly, I'm standing here outside the city walls because somebody told me to.
Well, that just means you have loyalty. That doesn't mean that your time isn't valuable. I mean,
that means my time is the least valuable because everybody else had something better to do.
Let's ask this question instead. How much are you getting paid per hour?
Or whatever.
Or per month, whatever it is you get paid by.
I take home about 3 silver a day. It's a soldier's wages.
And we were promised 3 gold per day. You do realize what that means, right? That means that each of our time is worth 10 times what your time is worth, monetarily. Yes?
Let me in or I'll suck him!
15 persuasion. Actually, correction, 17 persuasion, because I'm math bad.
You math bad.
I'm math bad.
You also English bad.
Shut up.
So, you make more money than me because you come from a richer country. We'd have maybe...
No, because that was what was posted by your country's leader.
We have 90 days of business here every year. I'm here to make sure that those 90 days go uninterrupted, alright? I work 3 days, I work 3 months out of the year, alright?
You get paid shit.
Yeah, well, it's almost impossible to find a job any other time of year.
So, can I make a sleight of hand check?
Yeah, the union ain't great.
So, I want to make a sleight of hand check.
Sure.
To use a sailor's sign for the resident gold snatcher.
Okay, so you want to make a sleight of hand check to communicate an unknown message to her.
Yes.
Okay, make your sleight of hand check.
Apparently it's not subtle. 5.
Okay, so what are you trying to convey?
Attack, yay or nay, or ideas.
You want to ask a question? You're asking for advice subtly through hand signals?
Yes!
Okay, what message are you trying to convey?
Do we attack?
Okay.
Or do we attack, or do we, trust in the fact that
Let me see your character sheet real quick.
Which character sheet?
A character sheet.
Insight would be the closest, I would assume.
That's what I'm trying to imagine, yeah. Okay. Crystal, make an insight check, please.
Okay, I will make an insight check then. 8.
8 beats a 5?
Yes!
Barely.
So you understand him asking whether or not it would be a good idea to attack these guards in order to make it through the gates. You understood his message.
Okay.
Would you like to reply?
Meanwhile, I'm still prattling on about monetary value of time. Because I'm trying to get them to open up on that.
So Corian kind of looks over at you and so Corian kind of looks over at you and just kind of goes... And you look back at him and you say...
Sure.
So you look back over at him and go...
Yeah.
Meanwhile, both guards are looking at you guys going... What?
Alright, look.
So their hands are already on their swords, waiting for you guys to...
We are not subtle, apparently.
Sleight of hand check for the win.
The pooch on that one.
Yeah, you suck, man.
Hey, shut up.
Yeah, for this, I'm gonna fucking have your head, man.
So now the guards seem to be on their guard.
Oh, where
Can I make an intimidate check since now I'm apparent like, oh. Well, subtlety didn't work. Alright, so you're gonna let us through, or we're gonna make you.
Roll it.
15. It's really easy to do skill checks. I just have to remember which ones I have an extra +2 in.
Right. Could have done a deception check.
Alright, so he looks up right. So
intimidation.
one of them.
Oh.
The more senior looking member just kind of rolls his eyes, just says, fuck. Kicks the wall twice, and the gate starts swinging open. I so don't get paid enough for this shit. I don't care anymore. Get out of my face. And the door opens.
Pleasure. Have a great day. And calmly walk through.
While I'm muttering under my breath about how dumb this fucker is.
What was the check that you wanted? You were thinking?
I was gonna do it. Like I just saw my fucking deception check. I've done that way earlier in the conversation, but that's okay.
Hey, how do I make this go away?
Control Z.
No, I mean, like, the door that I already have there. Is there, like, not an eraser in this stupid thing?
Yeah, there is.
Where?
Excuse me a moment as I go over to the DM screen.
You can't see it from there?
No, but I want to see the greater detail.
Oh, jeez, Jason.
Clear drawings.
Yeah, okay, I guess it clears all of them.
That'll clear all of them. Yes.
Yeah, alright, I'm done with that section anyway.
Dun 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 dun.
Fat ass. Green screen. What?
DM screen. Yeah. Okay, I'm tired of looking at my retarded ass face.
What the fuck?
That's right.
No, not you. It's today and David's sentences I never thought I'd have to use.
This is a man who thinks tea is drunk cold with syrup, and Pepsi should be teabagged by KP. His views on acceptable beverages can be safely ignored.
I love David. He's so funny.
Alrighty.
Salutations across the pond.
If they're watching, probably not. Anyways.
So you make it into the city,
right.
and it seems to be relatively a ghost town. The people that are rushing past you seem to be ignoring you entirely.
Do we have that awkward, like, they're not paying attention to us and they bump into us type thing?
No, they avoid you entirely. They're aware of your existence. They just seem to be ignoring you in favor of hurrying to wherever they're going.
Well,
their main goal seems to be to get shit done as quick as possible to minimize their time outside.
It's still moderately cold here, right?
Yes, it's very, very cold, but not as cold as it was outside in the surface. So, I mean, you're starting to get a little bit toasty in your parka in this area. You'd probably be willing to flip the hood back and maybe unbutton it a little bit just to... So it's still cold. But
not super cold.
Right. I'd put it at a good 40-ish degrees.
Well, that's actually pretty comfy.
Yeah.
Granting, you know, that's me as a player who drives around in 28-degree weather and throws newspapers in his car.
Right, exactly. So you understand.
At dumb thoughts early in the morning.
Yeah.
Exactamundo.
Yeah.
So while the main city seems to be very much dead and scarce, the workshop in the center of the city, which traditionally belongs to Kringle,
Lord Kringle,
seems to be working at full blast.
And there's light, there's a lot of noise.
A lot of noise, a lot of light, a lot of activity. It's a regular old Wonka factory.
Or the North Pole Workshop.
Or that.
Wonka doesn't work here. He makes candy.
She's got a point.
You think Wonka and Santa aren't friends?
That's not the point, okay? Not the point.
It depends. Are we in the same technological era?
I mean, as Santa?
As Wonka.
I mean, Wonka is timeless.
Anyways, the factory.
So in the factory, as you approach the center of the city, you get more and more hustly and bustly, but you also seem to find more and more gentle gnomes that seem to be like the guards you encountered at the front. It seems that somebody has taken over Santa's workshop and...
Pringles.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Whatever.
Okay.
I get it.
Lord Kringle's workshop has been usurped.
Usurpers!
Is it...
Every year, Lord Kringle distributes children in his lordship. Many gifts.
Children.
No, he distributes 2 children. He doesn't distribute children.
You said distributes children.
He distributes children gifts throughout his kingdom.
Okay.
Is that better?
Sure.
I feel like you still need to phrase that better.
Whatever. Anyway, whatever. We get it.
Santa Claus gives presents. Presents good for kids. Kids like Santa presents. Workshop under siege. Fix it.
Okay.
Worth it?
10 out of 10.
If you want to squeeze it, there's your quest. Go.
Oh God! How the fuck do we get in to the factory to figure
How
out?
about
What
we
the hell
walk
is
up
Good
to the
question.
door.
Why don't you go investigate the fortifications? I'm gonna go pee.
Okay. How are
Yo,
you even
do
gonna
we-
get out?
You may chatter amongst yourselves.
We're chattering amongst ourselves. Jesus Christ. You did not make this easy on yourself.
Nope. Big plans.
So, you know, elbow.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. So, you take the high road, I'll take the low road?
Ha!
I'll take the low road, smartass. You're better at climbing.
Not really.
I've seen you scamper up the fucking mast. Bullshit.
Take the high road. Whatever. What are we doing? Are we just gonna see what the fuck is going on, or are we gonna try and get in?
Let's see what the fuck is going on, and then plan from there.
Okay, so I need to get to a high vantage point then.
Ideally.
So, ODM!
Yes, my liege.
We need you.
You are summoned to the court!
Oh my god, what the hell was that?
He said my liege!
I know, but you. He says that normally.
But it was a good response.
Alright, what up, Prince?
We need to do
The thing with the investigate.
recon.
Alrighty.
So I need to find a high place to climb atop and scout.
Like one of the many buildings that make up this fine city?
Yes.
Are they multi-story buildings?
A couple of them are. Some of the shops.
Hmm.
A few shops where, you know, the shop is down at the bottom and the owners live up above.
They're nothing.
Bob's Burger style. A couple of them live in the basement.
Okay, whatever. I want to climb up to the top of the nearest building, not the factory, that I can see the factory in,
Fair enough.
to see what I can do. What do you need me to roll for that? If anything.
Let's see. Climb check's part of acrobatics now, correct?
Athletics.
Athletics.
Oh.
Give me an athletics check.
8. No, 9.
You don't quite get up to the top, but I will give you another shot if you would like to try again.
Okay.
Because
Try again.
It's perfectly logical to attempt to climb another tree.
How
again.
about 15?
15, yes. With the knowledge and recon you gained from your first attempt at climbing, you knew exactly what you were doing this time to get up to the top. Second try, better than first try.
Hooray.
Now, what are you trying to scope out?
My munchies. Sorry.
Shut up! How to get in to the factory?
Okay,
I
that'll
leave
cost
the
you
messing up to
1 Christmas tree shaped brownie.
Huh? Are you bribing me? We're out of brownies.
No, I'm charging you.
Throw this out. Okay, when I said throw it out, I didn't mean throw it back at me, you fucktard! Jesus.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Alright, so, you're going to be...
Booze of the root? Yay? Yay?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, I'll give you one. You want one of yours or one of mine?
Huh?
I want one of my root beers.
One of your root beer. Okay.
Will you get the queso out of the fridge?
Oh, I can do that.
I'm glad to know that he brought his own root beer so we can drink.
There are 3 entry points into the factory.
All right.
Well, I brought my own root beer because I didn't know you had any.
But yeah, we bought it before you showed up.
There is one main entrance.
Yes.
And that's where you walk in and you have all the bureaucracy and the visitor center and blah 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 because Santa's workshop, it's tourism.
Yes.
Entrance number 3 is the employees only entrance. Well,
is this workshop photogenic as I meander back around?
yes, it is a very picturesque workshop.
I take a picture.
I take a picture. Okay.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
Okay!
So we got the main entrance, the employee only entrance, and
The delivery entrance, where all the incoming raw materials to make any and all of the toys in the workshop would come in from.
is there a shipment coming in?
There is not at this moment.
Because that would have been so useful. I did not.
Yeah. Okay. So, what would be the easiest way to get in there?
I'm pretty sure I'm too tall to be an employee.
Just walk underneath, you'll be fine. I'm kidding. Go
I'm
on.
just gonna stare at you incredulously as I, gesticulate above, just under my hip.
I'm kidding. Can you be a joke? Jesus.
Sure, I'm just a little short-tempered right now.
Ah,
I did what you see there. Short puns are funny.
Okay.
Alright, so you have seen your 3 entrances to the dungeon.
Cool.
How are you gonna strike? Are you gonna be stealthy? Are you gonna be not stealthy? Are you gonna bust in through the front door? Or are you gonna sneak in through the employees only entrance? Are you gonna create a fake delivery that wasn't on the schedule that you're gonna try and persuade was on the schedule? That, hey Mac, you ordered it, I'm just the delivery guy.
I like that plan.
Sure.
I'm just a delivery guy wins.
Alright, so you're gonna need some things to be a convincing delivery guy. You're gonna need to disguise yourself as a delivery guy. You're also probably going to need some sort of delivery.
Look. Do I see any large boxes nearby? Ish.
Or crate.
Crates,
You do
boxes.
see there are a couple.
barrels.
There are a couple of large crates nearby. Far too large for you to move by your onesies.
Question.
Yes.
Would they be if they were empty?
Yes, the sheer volume of the crate means they are too large for you to get a grip on. It would require specialized equipment and probably animal power to pull, push, or drag this crate.
Even if.
Yes.
So these things are like Gaylord size. They're fucking huge.
Yes, there is 2 large crates that in the modern world would probably be referred to as a shipping container.
Oh.
Oh! So we're talking full truck size.
Yes.
Okay.
These specific crates.
Or is there smaller crates that are still pretty big?
There are some
Say
barrels.
something like 5 or 6 feet.
What
on the
barrel?
other side, there are some barrels.
Barrels will work.
Kegs, to be specific. But they are not empty.
Kegs are much more manageable.
So, yeah, they're back.
So, to gesticulate to the people watching at home, we're talking like a foot wide and 2.5, 3 feet tall.
Okay.
No. I'm the delivery guy. You're the boss.
I know. That's why I said, oh, great.
Oh, great.
I mean, they're about the size of a keg that you would find a keg of beer in, just made out of wood.
So an actual cask.
Yeah, like an actual cask of unknown contents.
Ooh, awesome.
I would like to try to lift one up.
Okay, make a strength check for me, please.
Okay. 1 moment. Can I use athletics?
Yes. Give me some of that case.
Huh?
How about an 8?
These are... I'm not going to say they're too heavy, but your grip was not beneficial to your lifting cause.
Attempt again.
Get popcorn out of your mustache first.
All about a 13.
You do manage to lift one of the casks, but they are indeed quite heavy.
So what are we talking for poundage here? Like, I need actual numbers now.
About 250 pounds.
I can push it.
You can push it. Okay, so yeah. Lifting them is a chore, but you can push and pull them with relative ease.
Well, I mean, my push capacity is 480 pounds.
Right.
So, but I can't walk with the damn thing. Actually, I could. I could walk with one.
Very slowly.
Very, very slowly.
So yeah, it's a keg full of some sort of liquid. You can lift it and carry it,
Just not easily.
just not very easily.
Or nicely.
It's as big as I am.
Yes, and it's also probably full of booze or something.
Is there a tap on it?
No,
There are no taps.
Darn.
You still have no idea what's even inside of them.
That's why I asked if there was a tap.
Is there a way to open it without spilling it?
Probably. I would imagine you could pry something off of the top.
I want to take a look inside, but I want to do it so in a way that I can close it back up again.
Are you kidding? You don't carry a beer tap around with you?
No.
That would defeat the purpose.
Make a sleight of hand check, please.
Okay. Well, I realized I was going to be rolling it this much. How about 15? That do you?
Yes, you manage to gently pry open the top seal of the cask, peek inside to see a very dark but thin liquid.
Take my pinky finger in and take a look at it closer under the light. And also, you know, we should probably check to see that there's no one watching this.
While one of you roll me a perception check, Crystal.
Okay.
Ooh.
The liquid is faintly purplish and has a sweet smell.
Oh, so it's what, wine?
I'll sample it off the pinky that I've got.
It is mulled red wine.
Mulled red wine.
Ooh, wine.
Can I make a wine snob check?
No, it is good, tasty, mulled red wine. Very
No, I want to see the vintage. I want to know the vintage. I want to
He
know.
wants to make
Fine.
a snobby
Make
wine
a
check.
snobby wine roll. Make me an intelligence check, please.
How about a 13? 13 for snobby wine. Son of a noble.
Oh, it is a fine elven, approximately 117 years old, from the collection of the lordship of. Give me those fucking cookies.
That can't be right.
Oh God, what is this?
Names! They scroll back a few pages, there's some elven ones.
Scroll back.
From the Elven King Godriel's private collection.
Gadriels.
That's what I said. Godriel's.
I just wanted to confirm I heard you right, because you have stuff in your face.
That's my name. I'll say it however I want. The cookie is part of the pronunciation.
Sorry.
Lord Godriel!
Gadriels.
You are correct, senor.
Ooh, Gadriel collection. What?
Is it booze?
A boost.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm gonna seal it back up.
Sealing it back up. No tampering. No seals broken. You, senor, are one sneaky bastard.
I resent that.
But as far as you can tell, it's damn good wine. Definitely something that Lord Kringle would order.
Oh.
Hey.
Fit for a noble. Now you know what it is. That'd make a great delivery. The problem is, what are you going to deliver it with? There's about 4 kegs there, and you can't carry all 4 of them at one time.
I'm gonna look for a cart.
There you go. Nobody's going to order just 1 keg of
That's
wine.
true.
Yeah, especially not 117-year-old. That's a 20 mod with a Perceivify.
Somebody left a cart just kind of sitting around over here.
Can I also rope into that to see if there's other people who are watching me?
No, man, it's the delivery entrance. Nobody's back here unless it's a delivery incoming.
Yeah. Alright, so I go, hey. Actually, is there an animal to go with this cart?
No.
Can you find us an animal? They don't like me.
Okay, yes.
Something that can pull a cart full of a lot of heavy.
Okay.
Aren't you an animal that can pull a cart with a lot of heavy?
Not that strong.
How would I go about doing that? I'm short.
Yeah. So are most of the buildings here. You fit right in.
True
I don't.
that. That's true.
Okay.
Borrow
Actually-
their pointy hats.
It is a small-sized cart, so you might actually be able to pull it like a rickshaw.
Does it have enough room for the barrels?
Yes.
All of them?
Yes. The actual circumference isn't that great, but between their circumference and their height, they can hold a volume of approximately 5 gallons each. And all 4 barrels would fit in the cart, but just barely.
5 gallons of wine would not be 250
Shut up.
Not the point. Anyways.
It can if it's special elven wine.
pounds. Elven wine is supposed to be light.
No.
If you were talking dwarven, I might say different, but
Too late.
I didn't say it was an elven made wine. I said it belonged in the collection of an elven king.
there you go.
Can't even point at the camera right. Jesus.
You
Technicalities. So what are you gonna do with this wine, bro? Wine, bro.
Well, I will load it up onto the cart,
Very slow.
grunting and icking all the way.
Right on. So now you have a delivery and a mode of transportum. Now all you need is to look like a delivery guy, because you guys still look like fools in heavy parkas.
In my defense, I don't terribly think that a delivery guy would not be prepared for the cold.
You think they just accept deliveries from any random person? No. They have a supplier that makes deliveries to them.
Fuck it, I'll make a history check.
Alrighty.
Ah! Don't throw it at my fucking mug, asshole.
Don't wreck
I think
the
that's
magu.
fine. How about 13 do you?
13, yes. You can identify enough about the area that you see the delivery courier service and you see the uniforms that they wear. Unfortunately, they're not that difficult to track down.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, you haven't gotten, and I mean, you find them with relative ease.
I'm going to make a perception check to see if there's anything even remotely my size.
Oh yeah.
It'll fit me just fine.
Are you serious?
Yep, there is
Yeah,
nothing that'll fit you.
Hang on. How about a 15?
This is a predominantly gnomish city.
That'll fit me though.
It'll fit you just fine. But there's no delivery uniform that will fit a full-grown human.
Well, he's in half that. He's half elf.
I'm still full grown.
Full grown, yes.
Full-grown half-human.
I stand. Okay, just so everyone can picture this. If my character and her character were to walk into a crowd of people here, I would be twice everyone's height.
Yeah, this is great.
And I fit
I'm
right
a fucking giant. And she's short enough that it doesn't matter. Points for being short.
Thanks.
It's a lot of character. Well,
Si, senor?
what if... Here's the story.
Oh, God.
What y'all playing, friend?
I'm new, and you're testing to see how strong I am, as well as doing the delivery. So, you haven't had a chance to get me into a uniform yet. Because those shits have to be ordered, and there's no tailors who aren't busy right now.
Okay.
Sure.
Think about it this way, though, too. There's only one other human that's known to live in this region. And he is currently missing.
So where's this? Am I wearing the delivery uniform now?
Yes, you are wearing your delivery uniform, complete with a cute little hat.
Ooh.
This uniform's in this delivery company's uniform isn't shit brown either.
What is it, green?
It's puce.
Oh,
Puce.
of course it's puce, because Nick loves puce.
It's just fun to say.
That's true. Okay.
Grayish pink color. It's horrible.
So the color of puke.
No.
Where's purple?
Puce? It's
That
grayish.
sounds-
It's grayish, purplish, pinkish.
That sounds a lot like puke.
No, it's like a magenta color. Whatever. Anyways, so
Well, I mean, so I can only think of one other people my size in this area. He's kind of our client.
There's always the option of hiding.
I mean, if I'm playing the rickshaw, because clearly I'm playing the rickshaw.
how about we go with the training thingy? Because I got super duper deception.
Alright, let's go with it.
Okay, we're going with that. So we go up to the delivery door. Is it open?
And I'm
Delivery
pulling the
door.
cart just so you don't get any smarmy ideas.
It is not open and it is unmanned.
So
That's puce.
Icky.
it is like a weird brown color.
Yeah, it's it's not far off from the shit brown of UPS. It's just puce.
So I want to roll, I guess, perception about the door and everything.
Yes, you perceive the door. It is a large door.
Thanks.
Fit for a king.
Thanks.
No, it is
Fit for a fat ass.
it is a large hangar-style door that opens like a barn door to accept deliveries into the factory.
Okay.
Currently unmanned.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a perception check to see if there's any, like, mechanism around it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that.
How about 15?
No, it seems to be all the mechanisms are on the inside of the factory.
Can't know me for fine.
That's true. Should we knock rather loudly? Delivery!
Dong 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 dong!
Anything?
Not at first. But the second time you wail on the door and shout delivery, somebody opens up a small little door that's like attached to the door. That's like person size, right? Not hanger size.
Me person
Yes,
size?
me person size. And he leans down like, there's no deliveries today.
Okay, well, I'm gonna roll deception. I got 14.
So
okay, well, it says on my list, holding a clipboard thingy, that this is supposed to be delivered by today, and I got my new person here, and we're training and everything, and just let us in. Come on.
He kind of leans back in.
It's wine.
What kind of wine?
What kind of wine is it again? Old wine.
Mold.
Old wine.
Old wine.
100-year vintage. 117-year vintage.
117-year vintage mulled wine.
Yes.
Because of wine snob.
Sort of.
Shut up.
Not the point. I didn't say that.
That does sound-
It's a 117-year-old vintage mulled wine.
Oh shit, that sounds fancy.
We got 4 kegs of it. I mean, if you don't want it, I'll just drink it.
Yeah. I'd like to see you try. It's a lot of wine.
Okay, are you gonna let us in or not?
Should we do it? Make a persuasion check.
Can I assist?
Yes.
Woo!
I got 19.
How about a 22?
You alright? The hangar doors start opening up either side. Bring it on in!
Come on, newbie, let's go.
Sure thing, boss.
Go door third wheel. Bye-bye.
I proceed to rickshaw the damn cart in,
Woogity woogity.
and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna do a perception.
The perception check.
Perception. I like it. How about a 10? How
About
many
it.
I see?
What are you percepting? The inside of the factory?
Yes.
No, I want to see how many people are immediately nearby.
There's a good maybe 7 gnomes in this immediate vicinity. Most of which seem busy doing a thing.
There's only like 2 or 3 that are actually paying attention to us directly.
Yeah, there's only like 2, and another 2 are moving in to unload the cart.
I move it over to the designated drop-off though, because it's. I assume. Actually, you know what?
Do it.
Insight roll to see if I can figure it out, or look like I'm figuring it out.
Alright, so yeah, you can figure that out.
That's a 9. Wait, insight? Nope, no. I have like 6 skills. What do I need?
2, 3, 4. I also have 6.
I have 2 of my choice. You have.
Well, I got the sailor ones.
Right on.
And
So the guy that was
dwarf
talking
I
to
have
you,
for being
Oh.
rogue.
That's fine.
the guy that was talking to you through the door comes back over to you. You got that invoice?
Oh, shit. Yes. Pull
Oh.
it out.
Oh shit. Love check. Deception, I guess that would
Yeah, there would be a deception check.
be. How about a 14? Oh, I was supposed to grab that one, man.
Well, that's the invoice, huh?
Apparently so. Guess who's getting fired after today? This guy.
No, I need this job!
No, that's not a big deal. It happens from time to time. Here, let me just grab a sheet of paper from somewhere and writes down the time and date and his signature on the piece of paper. Here you go. Hands it over to you.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
Do I get to keep my job?
We'll talk about it.
You got that unloaded! He starts to yell and shout at somebody from across the way as he walks away from you guys, just barking orders at people that aren't doing much of anything.
Okay.
Nobody seems to be paying any attention to you anymore.
Sweet. I would like to do a perception check on what is in front of me, not just the people.
Right on. So the room as a whole, it's a receiving area. People wheel their stuff in and unloads it into the unloading zones, and then from there the people come in and they process the load and they unload it and they take it where it needs to go. It's a whole big bureaucratic endeavor. I mean, anybody that's ever very warehousey. Anybody that's ever worked like the back of house in a retail setting will know exactly what's going on in this general area. Although it doesn't seem like that much has been done recently. There's still a lot of materials all over the place, but it looks like this was the only load that came in today.
Which kind of seems weird, since this is peak season. They should be getting them a lot, it sounds like.
Exactly.
Actually, knowledge as a merchant. Can I use the religion of merchandise?
No, merchandising is not a religion.
Damn it!
What?
Fine, a 14. I don't know what bonuses you want to assign me for being a merchant noble's son, but
I mean,
actually did this shit.
It's a Yuletide season, things get pretty hectic, everybody wants gifts for each other, you understand, and he's a very large producer and distributor of gifts.
So there should be a lot more
There
shipments
should be a lot more going around this section this time of year. So, it's not completely unbusy, but for the time of year that it is, it's pretty dead.
Boss? Shouldn't there be more stuff here?
Yeah. Huh?
I thought we were supposed to do more shipments. Just one. He's deliberately being quiet and shy, even though both characters know this fucking bullshit. That's not him.
Bullshit.
We're still acting. That's why.
I'm going to proceed to look around and take a gander at, say, the exits. Deeper in.
There is
areas?
an exit further in the back of the section that leads off into a small hallway.
Which we proceed to do. And, well, I mean, we're just going to walk over there. If they're going to ignore us.
Yeah.
If they accost us, we keep acting. Because acting. Yeah!
So the polygon line thing will follow the grid, right?
Should be. I think.
Okay, I don't want it.
Nice.
So,
Kinda. Man, I want to play PTU again too.
Same.
Pokemon Tabletop.
Oh.
I want to play that as
Shit
well.
just snapped.
That was fun.
Ah! That's a triangle! Pythagorean theorem!
Control Z. Okay, so I figured this out.
He learning the thing. He learning the thing.
He's working on it. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. You got your own snacks. I'm just kidding. Yay!
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
I have prosciate.
What?
A prosciate.
I don't like prostate. Ooh.
A prosciate.
Yes, well now that I hear it. Jesus.
You missed.
Eh?
Yeah, that's good enough. Alright, so, hallway. Can I freehand snap to grid as well?
Mm.
No, you cannot. Why do you hate me?
Ooh.
Okay, there you go. There is your idea of generally what it looks like. This is the warehouse down over here in this area. This is the door I talked about in the hallway that I mentioned previously.
Go into the hallway. Look around.
Go into the hallway. Look around, look around, look around.
And pause while I go get a drink. Soda.
Jesus.
Alright, this well built, primarily wooden and stone buildings has stood for many, many, many centuries. It's known far and wide as Santa's Workshop.
Jason, I dropped some cheese on your phone.
Hi!
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Dude, you just got nachoed.
Oh, nacho your block.
Nacho cheese.
See, and that's why I didn't deal with it, because you would have. I'm sorry, what? Wooden structure, whole length.
Wooden and stone structure stood for many centuries. Is a building of legend known far and wide as Santa's workshop.
In air quotes.
In air quotes.
So are we talking like eighth wonder of the world shit?
We're talking like every child far and wide grows up hearing the story of this building that you are currently standing in. It's kind of overwhelming that you're actually here, having grown up hearing the stories yourselves. I mean, you hear all kinds of stories growing up on boats.
That's true.
Or being forcibly raised on boats.
Not the point.
Still grew up on a boat. Point is, you know kind of what to expect, but actually being here has kind of got you awestruck.
Do I need to roll a save? Is this a charm effect?
No. You may go to the left or to the right.
What is down either way?
Do we need to roll any checks of some sort? Perception or anything?
Way too small. Yeah, you can continue down this way. It just continues on and then veers off to the side. Okay, fuck this. I'm using freehand from now on.
Okay.
So anyway, yeah, this goes off to this side up here, and this one goes off and splits off either way.
No, we can blind navigate.
Yes, sirree, Bob.
Cool.
Smart.
Ooh, you know what?
Smart people would be tracking some kind of map because this isn't going to be here forever.
Oh.
Question?
Shit.
Is there a nearby gnome?
Can I have a sketchbook?
There is no gnomes nearby. Your sketchbook is down here.
One underneath.
Huh?
What was the question?
Perk.
Toast Park, yeah.
So, the reason I want a gnome is I'm like, hey, I need to use the restroom.
There does not seem to be a gnome in this general area.
Damn it. Because I wanted to be able to, like, find the only bathroom that's fit for me. Being gargantuan-sized relative.
That is true. It is actually quickly approaching 10 p.m. Do you want to keep going past that mark?
Oh, wow.
Wow, really?
Yes, it is 9:47 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
The sketchbook's full. How many blank pages?
But it is also early enough in the month of December that we can break this up into multiple sessions if you so desire.
I think breaking it up, because I have a burning desire to sleep.
That's
What
fair.
was getting up at 6 in the morning? 5:30, sorry.
Righteous, we've already been playing. We've been live for 1 hour and 37 minutes, which is pretty healthy.
Okay.
So you're actually wanting her to take a map maker role?
If you would like to, I'm not going to make you, but it might be helpful.
Yes. I think it will be helpful.
I think I myself will also sketch a map.
For his reference.
Right on. Friends and foes, we will come to the grandiose experience level. I will say that the two guards at the front gate, as well as the man leaning out of the gate, both I would count as quote-unquote defeated, even though you did not actually combat them. You still overcame those challenges one way or another.
Okay.
So, I will grant you both a grand total of 200 XP.
Ooh.
Wow.
No, 100 XP.
Oh.
So, I forgot for a minute there how far we weren't in the game quite yet.
So, 100.
But if we are going to be dividing this up, then I'm going to have some fun stuff planned for next Thursday, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Yes.
can do that.
We will do that here. Stay tuned. Next Thursday, we will have part 2 of Mutiny in the North Pole. You guys have a great night, and remember, don't do anything I would do.
Peace out, my dad.
Bye.